Rewind selector. What's going on, people? Welcome back to Football Therapy with me, your host, Jan. I hope you're doing well, mate. I really do hope that. And welcome back to, of course, Chelsea News. You are most welcome. The daily series here on the channel. Twice daily, sometimes thrice daily series here on the channel. Well, I reflect on the headlines, what's being said about Chelsea, giving you my opinion on it, more importantly, asking for yours. The shirt sponsor situation has just made us feel, a positive turn, wait for that. The Mason Mount goodbye. Chelsea are watching Rayan, and it could happen. And the Lukaku situation. There's lots to catch up with today. Strap yourselves in, but I'm delighted to show you this first. Hi guys, a big heartfelt thank you to my sponsors, Surfshark, for sponsoring this video. Surfshark are my long-term friends because they're my favorite virtual private network VPN in the world. As far as I'm concerned, a VPN is a now mandatory thing to have on all internet using devices because it protects you and it opens up access to new pieces of media. In terms of protection, we live in this digital age where people are trying to steal your data for money and other things that are terrible and scary. Being able to move your computer's soul, spirit, digital location, so you're not moving literally. This grants you access to open pieces of locked media that are only available to certain locations. You use your VPN superpower, and Surfshark can unlock pieces of media that were previously locked away to you because you simply move over to that location on your VPN. It's amazing voodoo magic, and everyone should have it. When I speak about Surfshark, I like to explain what I like to do, which is utilize it on Netflix. I often move between the UK, of course, where I live, over to the USA's Netflix to open up a whole new media bank of entertainment. It takes but 1 second, and boom, you're there. Super slick and easy. If you sign up to Surfshark with my code FOOTBALL, you can get 3 months free. That's right, 1 to 3 months for free when you use my code FOOTBALL, or simply click in the link at the top of the description now to go check out Surfshark and utilize all its many benefits. Thank you so much. Superba, do go check out Surfshark. Click the link in the top of the description. Let's go. Oh, so much to talk about. We are not going to have steak as a shirt sponsor. There was talks about Omar headlines, but apparently not them either. We'll dive with all those things into that story via a Telegraph article in just a moment. We can also talk about Turkey, Rayan, and the Lukaku situation that develops. But this is the last time. I'm going to be very zen, calm, methodical, philosophical, and balanced about this. It's the last time I'm going to talk about Mason Mount. As this saga, like I said it was before, but he's done his little goodbye video. It's really condescending. His little goodbye video. Yeah. I mean, loads of people have, taken a mix saying he didn't want to do a written goodbye because he felt like we deserve more, but it was very written down, this, and he was reading it as he went. You could tell he was uncomfortable. It was filmed a long time, certainly a while ago, because he's since changed his hair. He's known for a while he's going, so he pre-recorded it. Maybe he should have thought about his hair changing. Maybe, could have thought head a little bit, because that's not the greatest look. He's ditched us ages ago. Now look, we need to be adults about this. He's a young man, he's a professional footballer, that has generally, as his trade, given his all to Chelsea Football Club. He's trained really hard, he's played well, and he's performed well, and he's been underpaid. So his career choice, as is his right, to go elsewhere. And we must respect that. We're all grown-ups, we have our allegiances, but that's what it is. And I choose to do that as well. And on top of that, there is, by all accounts, some stuff behind the scenes that happened that is more of a reason why he left, which I accept. But it still stinks, man. I'm sorry it stinks. It leaves a bad taste in the mouth. I'm a fan. We are emotional. I hate Manchester United, man. I'm 34 years old. My generation, especially of Chelsea fans, everyone hates Manchester United, and they're red. Mason Mount, he's a Portsmouth fan, he's not a Chelsea fan, but whichever way you look at it, whatever reasons, and you shouldn't slag him off or anything. It's just, you know, it's his choice. It's his choice. He's done. He's not. He's not like a snake. But ultimately, he's defected to the enemy. I'm sorry. There's no way other than if you go to Manchester United, you're going from blue to red. You're going to a rival. You're going from London to Manchester. There's just so much bad taste. Yes, he's not going to Arsenal or Tottenham. Fine, but like in a weird way, I would have rather him to go to Liverpool. And I know we're supposed to hate Liverpool more. You can't expect him to just go to Milan like Ruben did, and the money's not there, wants to stay in the Prem and etc. I don't think someone put a gun to his head and said you have to leave Chelsea. I'm sorry, but ultimately I wish him good luck in his career. But it taints his legacy. I'm sorry. If he went to another abroad club, I'd be fine with that, But now he won't be viewed upon the same way as obviously he's too young to be like a Drogba and Lampard and Terry, but they wouldn't have done that. Granted, Frank Lampard went to Man City in the end of his career, but he was literally pushed out. It's tough, man. But anyway, last time I ever speak of it, I wanted to say, I'm like you, I'm emotional. It doesn't sit well with me. I wish him luck, but for me, like, he was the poster boy, wasn't he? The boy with a banner, the boy who had a dream, the fans that wasted money on a banner. I don't wish him any ill will. I don't think he's a snake, but it's a sad ending that, for me personally, will taint his legacy, because he can go and just become, he's an amazing player. He can go and become a Manchester United legend. And him winning the Champions League with Chelsea, which was excellent, and his contribution was great, was just like a footnote, and what got him his move to Man United ultimately. We ain't no bottom bitch. Anyway, let's move on from that. Okay, I realised I spoke about that for quite a long time, but I wanted to get it off my chest, and I'm done. Chelsea are approaching Inter Milan, or should I say Inter Milan are approaching Chelsea once again. Look, they'll be in crunch talks for everything. Onana's too expensive. There is a chance Chelsea could still sign their striker Lautaro Martinez. Although they like playing with two strikers, they want Lukaku back because Dzeko's gone. The manager wants Romelu Lukaku back. Inzaghi wants him. Fabrizio Romano's tweeted, Inter have decided to approach Chelsea again for Romelu Lukaku. Of course they can. We've got him by the spheres. He's our player. You want him. He wants to go. They want him. But you got to freaking dance for us, man. We danced for you. We were over a barrel. We're massively out of pocket because of your... I mean, it's not even their fault. We came and asked for a player that wasn't for sale. Anyway, we shafted ourselves. And this is on the previous regime, by the way. This isn't on, Bowley and his gang, who have made mistakes, of course. So the talks to take place for Lukaku will be a loan again, but a mandatory buy option. And when there's a mandatory buy option, it's to do with financial fair play, I guess, spreading the costs a bit more. I guess, look, man, everyone wants this to end. We will take financial L's all over the gaff. What do we need for Lukaku for the mandatory buy option when there are 2 years left on this deal? And they have to take all the wages this season, by the way, or this upcoming season. It's got to be, 35 million quid, which is, it's a sickener. It is a sickener. And that would be a stretch. I think they've offered 30 million euros so far, which is 27 million quid. Mental. Absolutely chicken oriental. Anyway, we'll have to sort it out. We have to sort it out. 30 million. Let me know the minimum amount you'd let Lukaku go for next summer when that obligation to buy comes in. All right, we're going to talk about the shirt sponsor Stake in just a moment, but Football.London Bobby Vincent writes, Chelsea sent Rayan Cherki transfer message as Pochettino seeks Mason Mount alternative. Well, he'd already have to seek an alternative because Breda is gone. He's done his hello Chelsea fans message. So Chelsea are considering making a move for Leon youngster Rayan Cherki. He's 19 years old. This dude is popping out superb numbers in Ligue 1. Yeah, he's so young. So young. Of course, we know the situation with Lyon, that they can't buy any players as things stand. So they can't buy Pulisic, who preferenced a move to AC Milan. Someone said in my comments, I guess Lyon aren't in the Champions League, and Milan, of course, are. I haven't checked that. I should have checked the Ligue 1 table. Anyway, I get why generally Milan would be a more preferable transfer for Christian Pulisic than Lyon, but we want to send him there because they offered more money and a handsome sell-on clause. So let's go back to Rayan Cherki, the 19-year-old attacking midfielder who has less than 2 years remaining on his contract. Possibility. That means he's probably not going to sign because he knows he's in a hot streak and he can get that sweet move to Chelsea. I saw a clip on social media, this may be nonsense, of someone saying to him Manchester United or Chelsea, and he goes Chelsea. You know, when they're doing all these questions, you get asked two things, you got to choose one, multiple choice. See that, Mason Mount? He chose Chelsea over Manchester United. Last time. Okay, you played a key role for Lyon in the top-tier French football last season. Cherki featured 34 times, more than double the amount of appearances from his previous season. Well, he's still a teenager, so that's no surprise. In Ligue 1, where he got 4 goals and assisted 6 times. So yeah, they finished 7th place, so there you go, no Champions League football. But his metrics aren't about just his goals and assists. His creative numbers are off the chain. So, you know, probably if this team finished his chances created, they probably would be in the top 4. Speculating, of course. I've looked at his scouting report here on the channel, presented it to you guys, and yes, it's incredible. So Football.London understands Chelsea have sent scouts to watch the France under-21 international on several occasions last season. Ooh, where they monitored the progress of the incoming right-back Malo Gusto, of course, who is now our right-back and currently training at Cobham. Cherki is a product of the Lyon Academy, with the teenager being with the club since the 09-10 season. After signing from the fellow French side, Saint Priest. Very holy. Cherki is a very creative, unpredictable attacking midfielder, Lyon expert Nicolas Mamo told Football.London in an exclusive interview. He goes on to say, Cherki is the type of player you give the ball when you're looking for a last-minute winner. Well, Chelsea have often been looking for last-minute winners, and sometimes last-minute equalisers, and lately, last-minute consolation goals. So, you know, bring him in. Yes. When asked the sort of valuation of the French club would put on Cherki, Malba replied, it's difficult to say, especially because of the club's new direction. The Lyon president doesn't seem keen on selling players. Lyon's former president planned to sell players for 70 million euros this summer, whereas Textor held out and said nobody is for sale. Lyon want 35 million euros, 30 million pounds for Lukaku, whose contract expires in 2025, like Cherki. So Lukaku is 1 year older and is a defender and significantly less hype. So, Lyon would push for at least 40 million euros for Cherki. Fine. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can have it, mate. Here you go. How was the Wolf of Wall Street? Fun coupons. I call them fun coupons. Well, let's be honest. We sold Mason Mount for £60 million sterling, which is what, 66 million euro? That's 26 million euros on top of their asking price. And Mason Mount is one of those, wait for it, drum roll please, pure profit sales. And of course a lot younger. And he'll sign a long-term deal. We can strap him down to a life sentence contract that Bowley likes on probably a third of Mount's wage demands. Anyway, let me know what you think about Rayan Cherki down below in comments, and let's talk about the sponsor. Just a quick bit of housekeeping before we get into the main story of today. If you are yet to do so, please drop a like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, because you are most welcome, and you should hit the bell because I upload all the ruddy time, and I don't want you missing uploads, friends. Now, shirt sponsor. Chelsea don't have a sponsor. We are in July and we don't have a sponsor. I mean, this could pop off at any time, and we will, of course, react here on the channel. But we were all, crapping ourselves at the prospect of Stake.com being our main shirt sponsor, because it's a casino, looks crap, it's got a .com on it, it's gambling sponsors which are soon going to be against the rules, and it's just a bad look. The Chelsea Supporters Trust voted against it heavily, and the club have seemingly listened. Matt Law writes, Chelsea have pulled out, They've pulled off no one. It's not that kind of club. Chelsea have, right, composure. Chelsea have pulled out of negotiations with the online casino Stake over becoming the club's new front of shirt sponsor, and are now in talks with other companies. Oh, thank goodness. A 1-year deal with Stake was close to being agreed and prompted criticism from the Chelsea Supporters Trust and other fan groups of the possibility of partnering with a betting firm. Chelsea have encountered a number of challenges in trying to find a front of shirt sponsor after seeing the Premier League block a proposed deal with Paramount over broadcasting rights. Yeah, I would have loved Paramount. I like how it's all the one colour. I actually quite like the shape of it. Inter have obviously got it on their new kit. And presumably, because we've got a gold badge, we would have had it in gold. I reckon it would have looked nice. Bastards. It was reported that Chelsea had seen negotiations with a company from the crypto centre break down. Again, crypto, do one, mate. Do you know what I mean? And we also rejected an offer from Allianz, which was not enough money. Chelsea's front of shirt sponsor with telecommunication company 3 ends this summer and was worth 40 million a year. Apparently, Allianz offered 20 million a year. I kind of get it because we're not in any European competition, but it's not enough for us when we can maximise revenue from other companies. So 3 came under fire with group supporters, when they pulled out when we were sanctioned. They abandoned us when Trivago didn't, and Trivago looks mustard, to be honest, so it's a shame Trivago don't have Series P's to be main shirt sponsor. Experts had been shocked to find out Chelsea were giving serious consideration for Stake, essentially, claiming the proposed deal was not big enough to make the reputational damage worth it, as in, we look like knobheads with a gambling sponsor. No offence, Everton. No reasons have been given to why Chelsea have now backed out of negotiations with Stake, but it will be welcomed by the Chelsea Supporters Trust. It's blatantly because of fan outrage. It's understood Chelsea are still working in a front of shirt sponsor. Of course, there was a leaked photo of Oman Air. It's going to become a partner of Chelsea of some sort, but Matt Law writes, this is not going to be the front of shirt sponsor. Which is a shame, because loads of edits leaked out afterwards, and Omar Air looks like it would have been a cool front of shirt sponsor, in terms of aesthetic. And it's an airline, whatever, loads of clubs have airlines as a sponsor. But pulling out Stake is massive, and I feel so much better for it. So, let me know what you think. I'll be very keen to read your comments down below. So please leave those. Do go check out Surfshark and that incredible deal, link on top of the description. And keep it locked, because I'll see you very soon.